What's going on, guys? EirronJ, and welcome back to another episode of our Hull City career mode. So we got our first win of the season last episode out. We did beat Wolves, I think it was 3-0, and now we've got some pretty huge games coming up in terms of getting us up the table a little bit. We play Nottingham Forest first, and that is a huge win if we can grab that. That is at the MKM Stadium as well, and then we play against Leeds. And speaking of Hull City, one thing I've realised is I don't really talk too much about the actual Hull City in regards to how they're doing and stuff. And while I'm recording this, it's actually Saturday before we play Ipswich. Now, if we win against Ipswich and either Norwich or West Brom drop some points, then we still have a chance of making the playoffs. It's very unlikely, but it's, you know, it could happen. Strange things have happened. Be a pretty great thing for us if we could get into the playoffs. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen. I think we got a very lucky win against Coventry. That game could have quite easily gone either way, to be honest. We got some very lucky goals. We looked okay going forward and stuff, but yeah, we definitely got a little bit lucky with the result. But yeah, it's I don't really talk about the real Hull City when I'm doing this, and I just thought I'd throw that in there a little bit just before we get properly into the episode and while we wait for us to actually create a chance in this game. Nice little turn from Rodriguez. So yeah, hopefully we can do it, and now it sort of gives you a bit of a timeline as to when I'm recording this. I don't know when this is going out, maybe Sunday or Monday, but yeah, I am recording it on the Saturday before we play Ipswich, so I'm either going to be super happy or a little bit upset we didn't make the playoffs. Good strike from, was that Roma? So yeah, we'll see. I mean, we've had a decent season. Some people might say with the team we've got, we should be making playoffs, but it's not FIFA. It doesn't quite work like that. I know we've got some players on loan from PREM teams, but none of those players are actually playing like in the PREM consistently, I wouldn't say. And yeah, it's just one of those, isn't it? We've had a decent season. Hopefully we can rebuild next season and give it another good go. But yeah, it's been pretty fun to watch Hull City this season. Been pretty shaky at times, a little bit like we have in this first Prem season. But hopefully we can finish on a high, even if we don't make the playoffs. It'd be nice to see us end the season with a couple more wins. Can we find Solanke? Can get a shot off? That is a beautiful bit of play. Great finish from the boy who I always whinge at, Dominic Solanke. I think he scored a few goals now as well, to be fair. Do you know what my main issue with him is? Like, if you play him through, he's a great player. The problem, like, the main problem is he can't dribble past players, like, at all. Like, he just runs into them every single time. And that's the annoying thing. Maybe we switch up the tactics a little bit and just have him stay forward as, like, a player that runs in behind, we can feed the ball through to. Because playing him as a target man, how have they nearly scored from that? Yeah, playing him as a target man and getting the ball like to him to try and run just doesn't work. He just, unfortunately, he just hasn't got the ability to dribble past players. And we might be, yeah, we have, there we go. Of course, just before half-time, and of course we've conceded. It just wouldn't be this game, would it, if we didn't concede before half-time? Played so well for so long, and then randomly it just falls apart, and we're back to, well, we're back to a draw again, aren't we? We need a win from this game, really. We can't really be drawing, I don't think. Give it. Come on, Solanke, please. Oh, that's a beautiful finish. There we go. He's sort of learning a little bit now. I don't really know too much about career mode. I don't know whether, like, if players play longer together, they sort of build up like a connection. I think Football Manager does that, where they sort of have like a partnership start. Maybe the fact that we've just bought a few players and just stuck them together, maybe on career mode it does actually have like an effect like in real life would, I guess. That could be the reason we're struggling. Relegation scrapping team. That is a beautiful ball, Rodriguez. You need to make something from this. Oh, and he has done just that as well. It's 3-1. 60th minute. 3-1. We're starting to run away with this game a little bit. I'm not going to make the subs just yet. I'm going to wait till the 75th minute and hopefully the ball does go out. Nice ball. That's a beautiful bit of play from the boys. Oh, he's done so well. Can Solanke get himself a hat-trick? He can. Wow. He can. He's done just that. That is exactly what we needed. Can't see us losing this from here. And, I mean, that is a great way to shut me up. Because I've been complaining about him since we signed him. And he's gone and got a hat-trick just before he comes off as well. That's perfect. That might be able to steal us some points. There we go. Perfect example of how bad our defending is. Look at that. You can't be letting a player flick the ball up like that and turn with it like he has. And he's carried on going. He can as well. I'm going to say, can Connolly get himself a nice little chance? He does. It's 5-2. We are absolutely tearing Nottingham Forest a new one. Look at that. We just gift silly goals. You've got to close the man down. You've got to either put a tackle in or stand off him and not let him pass it about. But we do manage to get a win. 5-3 victory. That is a huge win against Nottingham Forest. And that is our second win of the season. Hopefully, when we go play Leeds next, we can add to that and make it 3. Alright then, Leeds is next. And then we play Brighton after that. Quickly though, we have got our monthly scouting report. I don't think there's going to be many of these guys we're bringing across. Oh, actually, he looks like a pretty decent looking potential player for us. So does he, 72 to 94. It's like, what, an 82, 81? We'll reject him for now, because I think our youth team might be getting pretty full, if I'm not mistaken. We need someone who's got a pretty decent overall now as well. That's the only issue. A lot of these have decent potentials, but the overall now isn't great, and we need to be loaning them out if we're bringing them into the team straight away. He's a good option. Let's quickly go have a look, shall we, before we jump into the next one. Where's our squad? Youth Academy. Who's our highest rated? We've got Miranda, who's a 68. He can actually be signed now as well. Promote him to the senior team. These two guys are just not going to cut it, unfortunately. Release him. And release him as well. These guys, maybe we can send out on loan as well. That might, push them up a little bit. But we're going to jump into our next match. We are playing against Leeds United. Where are they sitting in the table? They are currently... Oh, we've moved out the relegation zone. Let's go. Woohoo! Leeds are currently on 6 points. They've got 3 draws. They have 1 win. And hopefully we're not going to make it 2 for them. We need to really be banging this one in. And finishing this game nice and early. Getting a few goals. Really killing the game off. I'll do the match report. And I'll also boost up the confidence a little bit with a press conference. We don't really do press conferences that much. Look at the team morale content. And we'll just be... we'll be calm with our answers. Won't be too crazy. Team morale high or very happy. If we can get a win against Leeds, that puts us away from them at least. It's not letting them catch up to us. That's what we sort of need to be doing. I didn't look at the team actually. What's the team looking like? Decent. Attacker's not great, which hopefully that plays a big part for us, and our defence gets a little bit of breathing space today. We've been pretty poor defensively. It's no secret. So if we can hopefully get a big result at Elland Road, that would be pretty huge. If you watch season 1, you'll know that we didn't actually manage to beat Leeds at all. Last season we got beat in both games. I'm pretty sure. Did we lose? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lost both games. We did. I think maybe we managed to beat Leicester once.
Moving the ball forward with purpose.
Oh my God! What a finish! He's offside. Oh, that was such a good shot. That was a beautiful bit of play.
Good finish, mind you.
That is so tight. Oh my, look how tight that is as well. That was such a good finish. More of that, please. Come on, boys. Bit more of that. Caldalo's in goal for Leeds there. We, of course, had him last season. I think it was. He was a really good keeper for us. We could have done with him this season, to be fair, because Allsop's been pretty terrible. I think he's like I saw a stat today. I think that he's like the second most. He's responsible for the second most amount of goals conceded in the championship, I think. And look at that. We've gone from scoring at one end to conceding at the other, and that is not great. Nonto on the score sheet for Leeds. We've been all over them as well. That's the annoying thing. Defensively, we've been so good in the first 25 minutes. Just let ourselves down. Come on, Slanky. One more. Give it.
And still they wait for the chance. That's a useful cross.
Oh, what a block.
And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to
we
hit
need
that
something
with
from
power
this.
rather than going for
One
placement.
apiece at half-time would be perfect. It's not enough on it.
And still dangerous.
Give it. 10.
Alert piece of defending.
First half. I thought he showed a
Come on,
lot of
Slanky.
skills to get out
Come on,
of
Slanky.
situations.
Will it be?
Oh,
Oh, good
you've
work
run
by
it
the
way
keeper.
too far wide there. We've got a corner. What can we do from it? Probably nothing.
Now sending it in. Keeper getting
Oh
the
my
touch.
God, Jacob Greaves.
Gobbles up the
Jacob
centre.
Greaves, you absolute monster. Somehow
No wonder
it's
he
fallen
just gets
perfectly
voices of his defence.
to the captain. Mr. Capitano does manage to put the ball in the back of the net. After I've just had a little whinge. Let's have a look at this. The cross isn't the greatest. It's a nice flick on, to be fair. Keeper saves it straight into Greaves, who puts the ball in the back of the net, makes it 1-1. Give it. Christie's good. One more. No, you moron. Play a ball into the middle.
In what will be a tough encounter.
Conceded.
Just look at the celebrations. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider.
Oh, this is actually so stressful. I'm so close to actually just playing the games myself, but it sort of defeats the purpose of what we were trying to do with the series. But some of these like passes and decisions are just ridiculous. It's so frustrating. It's another loss, and it's to a team that we need to be beating. We can't be losing to teams like Leeds when they've just come up. If we can't beat teams that have come up with us, who can we beat? That's the thing. Last match then, we're against Brighton. I mean, there's no point in me even saying we should beat these teams because we don't beat anyone. We're so inconsistent. It's embarrassing. The defense is the poorest thing I've ever seen. Like it's. I could understand like if the other team, like obviously it's just the way this shit game's coded, right? But they just make it look so frustrating. Your players just literally stand and watch a player dribble past them. Wow, what a finish. What an absolute rocket that was. Angelino takes it himself. There's plenty of options there for him. He's being greedy. But to be fair, it's a decent finish. And it puts us 1-0 up against Brighton. How long this lead will last, who knows, but we are leading. That's a beautiful ball. Whip it. Oh my God. What a rocket that was. That's a great bit of play. I thought when the cross came in, I stayed quiet because I saw the play making the run, but I was just about to whinge and complain about how we're not even putting the ball into the box properly for the striker. But I mean, that is a ridiculous finish. Look at that. Wow. What a strike. One more. You greedy bastard. Come on, Gutierrez, finish this off. Oh, that's a beautiful strike. Should have played it a little bit earlier, I thought, but we've got a goal at the end of the day, so what do I know? But I thought that pass there would have been perfect. We do manage to get the ball in the back of the net, and that's what matters. Gutierrez on the score sheet. 3-0 before the first half's even finished. This could be a big fixture, a big win for us if we can hold on as well. Ah, that's some bad defending. Oh, and the player on the edge of the box there, running in. There's nobody even near him. Look at how much space he's got.
Making progress. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute.
Dangerous throw in. Can we get anything from it? Is the question. Give it in the box.
No possibilities in the centre.
Slanky, pass it. No, you've gone the wrong way, man. Come on, Gutierrez. Oh, what a save. Come on, get us in the box. Solanke on the head. No, nowhere near.
Still dangerous.
One more. This is it. Gutierrez. Oh, beautiful finish. That's what we want to see. 4-1. It happened to us earlier in the season. Look at the minute. We're on the 49th, maybe the 50th minute now. I'm pretty sure there was only supposed to be 1 minute of added time played, or 2 minutes. And fortunately for us, this time it's in our favour, but it's needs fixing really. Gutierrez got a hat-trick already. It's one of those I think it needs fixing because it's kind of annoying just because you're in like an advanced position. You can't be playing like 4 minutes of added time. It's just ridiculous. No, we've made too much space. Yeah, there we go. We'll just let them passing it around the box for way too long. No one's putting a challenge in. No one's trying to stop it. And we've been punished. Of course we've been punished. Rodrigo's with a nice little run. He's played Solanke straight through. Can he even get a shot before the defenders get to him? He's run it a little bit too wide. But that is going to do it. We have managed to end things with a nice win. It's a huge result for us. We needed that. We really did need that one. And we'll go look at the table. That's a huge result, especially after that Leeds loss as well. We can take that. 6 points from a possible 9. That's decent. That's really good for us. Rodriguez played an absolute... Gutierrez, not Rodriguez, played an absolute blinder for us today as well. Defensively, not the best, but attacking-wise, he was absolutely phenomenal for us. Right then, so we've got Brentford next, who sit... Where did Brentford sit? They sit in 19th. Us and Leeds, actually, getting out of the relegation zone for now. Norwich on 0 wins still. Brentford Wolves on 2. Leeds on 2. We have managed to get on to 3 wins. We do play Brentford next, and that is a result we really need to be winning. And we play Everton as well, who are 12th. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please like, subscribe. I will catch you on the next one. Have a wonderful day as always, and peace.